Yo, what's up? It's Tyler Biscuit here, and here today to do a review on Tyler the Creator's new album, Igor's. This is recently his new album, obviously, and it's his sixth basically album, and I've been a fan for him for about I'll say about 8 years now. I've been listening since younger, so yeah, I was one of them kids. So yeah, um, besides, not really highly anticipated. He hasn't. I think. I think for Cherry Bomb, he's released it out of the blue. I'm not sure about Flower Boy. No, he did. No, he had some preparation for Flower Boy, but then obviously this album is randomly came out of the blue. Quite frankly, it came out about 10 days ago, so it's been out for a while now. So, but yeah. Anyway, um, first, what I'll do now is because I haven't done this before, by the way. But Igor's, what we're gonna do is just go through the album, like every track and that sort of thing. I'll give you my opinion on them. So yeah, here we go. Igor's theme. I said, it's fun and funky. It's not really a lot to it. It's just the intro for the album. So I just gave it a 7. Fun and funky, like I said. Earthquake, pretty beautiful instrumental. Really like this. Really like the chorus. Sorry, and it comes out really fluid and doesn't feel really stiff. Sad lyrics. 8. I gave that song an 8. I think reminds me of like 80s, 90s dance groovy music. Picks up just before the halfway point. I like the chorus. Not as good as instrumental as the other two, but it's still something you can still enjoy. It would be a good GTA song because it's just like I don't know, it's got that certain vibe to it. I was actually listening to this album right before I had done this. I through my obviously reviewed the album, like wrote what I thought about it and stuff on here, and giving it to you now. But I just listened to it beforehand. There's one track I did miss. I'm not really too keen on. But yeah, running out of time. The background singer in this album is really something. The whole album, in this album, the background singing is really good, and I really enjoy it. And it's beautiful. Not really feeling the instrumental or the choice of the way of rapping. I feel like it doesn't fit the dark, depressing background instrumental. I think the last verse is really good, and the song really sounds nice towards the end. It picks itself up, and I gave Running Out of Time 6. Now, the Magic Wand, the beginning sounds a bit like classic Tyler the Creator, but evolved Tyler the Creator, and the beats are really good, and the way the tune flows is really good. Tyler's rapping, singing is good, and I love the lyrics, and the first 140 seconds get you really pumped up, and it's super dope. And it goes into really slow jazz towards the ending, and you can tell this is Tyler Creator's song, at least from my perspective anyway. Easily my favourite song off the album, and the rapping at the end in that style, with Tyler's evolved sound, it's really good. And I gave that one a 10. Yes, a 10. A Boy with a Gun, really beautiful instrumental, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful and great background singing, and Tyler does really well as far as the singing and rapping goes. We love to hear it, and it's instrumental on its own. Shows the strengths of this shows the strengths of this song at 10. So yeah, Puppet is not as it's not his best intro, but after a minute, it sounds really nice, and the background singing in the back is really relaxed, and the background is really beautiful. I feel like he could have been a bit more relaxed in the album. The loud bass noises in this song was probably not needed, and it would have sounded a lot better and fit better if the bass was a bit down. But I'll get to that in a bit. Now, like I said, I was like, no way, that's not the song, but it's still got a really bad score. It was good, very funky intro, but I'm not feeling the rapper in this song. Seriously, he's not his best. And seriously, it's not his best instrumental. Needs to relax on the bass. I'm one who likes the bass noises being really loud, by the way. I just feel like sometimes it could be used not in the right areas, but Tyler's first is alright. but the instrumental lets them down on this massively, 3.5. This next track, I actually was like, when I was like listening to back while I was playing this game, actually, I was thinking to myself, I just couldn't, I just didn't want to listen to it. Like I just skipped it. It's the only track that I have skipped of the album. Spoiler alert, but yeah, I don't know. It's just don't know. I'd say how I feel. The singer in the first bit sounds like she needs water, and the chorus sounds kind of whiny, and the instrumental sounds a bit like all over the place. Not really feeling the ceiling, but it does sound nicer when the instrumental is not so chaotic. As Ty's rapping sounds really nice. As we go into Thank You, and the instrumental is more nicer to listen to, and the instrumental is really after the dude, every nice after the dude starts speaking. So I separated the two. I put, well, I believe Gone Gone to be 3, and Thank You 6.5. I'm just going to change the next song to a 10. Yeah, I did not really like that one. I skipped it. I Don't Love You Anymore. The rapping is good, and I love the instrumental. It's really depressing. And I Don't Love You Anymore, in quotation marks, is really cool. And the background singing is really beautiful. And Tyler could be a bit louder, but other than that, it really was nice. Yeah, I just saw I gave it a 9, but actually I'll give that a 10. But I don't know. I've listened to it back now. I think yeah, his lyrics are fine. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Out of the whole experience, I actually really enjoyed it, so I'm giving that one a 10. Bear in mind, I may be giving some for songs on 10, but I have critically gave some bad, what I believe to be bad songs, like bad ratings. So don't like just some massive fanboy or anything. I will say stuff like, oh, when I'm not feeling a song really. Are We Still Friends? Beautiful instrumental and sounds chaotic when Tyler or whoever is singing the chorus. I like that it sounds like something that used to be beautiful, but obviously fell apart. Yeah, it used to be with someone that had something that was beautiful, but obviously fell apart. And always nice background, singing clean and well put together. Really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. I don't know. I just love the way he sings the chorus as well. I'm really happy like he's involved as like a jazz or blues artist or whatever. I don't really know this specifically what genre it is, but I do enjoy Tyler's like you know um, twist and taste on this album. So that was the album. So I put a summary, and I've been listening to Tyler Creator for years, as I said earlier, and as he's grown, I feel like he's going for a sound like Lone off the Wolf album, and I feel like this is where Tyler goes from an edgy teenager music, but to really focusing on making jazzy music that he saw from Cherry Bomb. But he still keeps the sort of vibe from the early days and just involved it into something along with his jazz. I am sure something, it's called something else other than jazz, like I said earlier, but I'm going to call it now to be easy. But I do honestly believe he's almost hit what he's trying to do with this album. I feel like he needs to chill with more of the chaotic songs. I know it's the point. I know it's the point of some of the songs, but I feel like it's just unpleasant at times. But nonetheless, it's really nice to see him grow into what I think he wants to be as a person and as an artist. I really feel like in a different world when I listen to his music, as I have always done. I'll be looking forward to him more of him for the future. I'm giving this album an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, that's a fair score. The good really overtakes the bad. Is my favorite. If it's my favorite, it is perhaps not. But I'm really happy to see that he's grown, and the softer jazz tracks sound really beautiful and better than ever. So yeah, that was basically my review of this album. And so yeah, by the way, guys, this is my first ever review of like an album and stuff. I actually have an anime channel, and I'm called Luffy Murdoch on my other channel, but I wanted to make a new channel just to do whatever I want really. You'll be seeing music, movie reviews, and that sort of thing. I really wanted to open up my world a bit. I don't want to do anime all the time. and be stuck into doing one thing constantly. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, obviously, because it's I made Luffy Murdoch out of the two things I really liked at the time. So Luffy for One Piece and Matthew Murdoch for Daredevil, because the Daredevil Netflix series. I took Murdoch and put together and Luffy Murdoch. And Tyler the Creator, obviously the synth of rapper I'm just doing it right now. It's my first name, obviously, on this one now, Tyler. And Biscuit is actually another anime character. He is in the anime or manga called Baki the Grappler. And yeah, I really enjoy his character, so I put everything together, and yeah, Tyler Biscuit is created. Anyway, guys, thank you much for watching. It's been Tyler Biscuit. Love you all. Subscribe, like, comment. See ya.